use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours, commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Mommy, simple squatty crown to me here. I don't think I'm saying badging.
Boss, me feature ko yare yao, and so cranty meet me badging me into aso, and no soon tima shime juma.
Se wuton we are here, and a winya anudru.
Wati agbevetonic nka.
A drota tashia, esa effici komu yao.
Obia nenum ato, any ko
komo agbeve fever, esa malaria, any fever, any hunam yao eba. Nemum se obenuma, as I say we yet test, and who say malaria and sana wano.
Heba Miss Capsule. Aye dropa ebi na menum sa onuma ema woyemgu ema free bar esa koko ene sisi yare
mi die agbebe heba ti na menum eyi obrefrem so
omu a wontumenda sa onuma ubetumi ade yi
edre nyina enye ma apemfo oba oma akodanufo ene akoda ondi mfedumi FDA ajejoje nkrato yi ati.
Hi family. Have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste. Easy to compress and shrink for recycling. One small change, one big step for a cleaner future. Join us protect our planet. No seal, less waste.
Yes, boss.
The same.
Nyamina domo.
Na womasa meka no onwieye
the power chow ne humfa no
ede na ye no
masa no pay ne jedua body ne nkoyi o
master yesi wonti apo na wonti agbebe taifa me sanka time na me walande no eno na me no ema me general well-being no koyi na metumi didi ye kama mentan yare agbebe taifa me say very good enti kopa bito Enianom weye agbeve NW capsule. Eyema womu a omahoɔden akɔfom a omuntumi nyina wo nan so yi. Eyema vitality any general well-being. Me recommend ma mu nyina agbeve Venox Gota. Eyema obia wenya ulcer anaase obia na ya sewe no. Entifitafo, gedifo, masons, farmers obia nkope binto edre nyina enye ma apemfo oba oma akwada nofo ene akwada ondi mfie dumienu FDA agidwedie nkratoe yatum.
Hi, my name is Sammy Flex and I have some good news for you, especially those who are into the business of import and export. And this is straight coming from GPF Import and Export Company Limited. They are based in China. Trust me, they are fast and reliable. Some of the services of GPF Import and Export Company Limited include air and sea cargo, warehousing, consolidation, door-to-door delivery, warehousing packaging, FCL shipping, LCL shipping, and more. You can also get all your used and brand new cars from China at affordable prices, courtesy GPF Import and Export Company Limited. Cars like Lexus, Toyota, Honda, BMW, Mercedes, Benz, Cadillacs, Audi, Nissan, Link, Mazda, and many more. Contact GPF Automobile in China via WhatsApp number +86 19 58 48 16 884. GPF Import and Export Company Limited. They are fast and reliable.
Anka ye duaba edimu se wuta idia wo wedie ye fefefe na emom semina ebuoma wo wedie agina so eye fefefe eyen ara agbevemo na so ene agbevemo na cream de nyina mede semina no dware ena mede cream no so sra ye bu baby say se woni mo nsa gogora oni ahemfo ena didi me kun footballer odimu e de agbeve bam ena di ni djuma.
Well, so we are ever ready, just as you are also waiting for Showbiz Daily to roll on your screens. My name is Sammy Flex, Thursday evening right here on Sammy Flex TV, and we are set. How are you doing? How was work today? Yeah, tomorrow will be the last day at work for the weekend. You guys can chill small. I know many people are waiting for the weekend. This weekend in Ghana seems a little busy, especially those in Accra, because Sister Wendy Shay has a show coming up at the West Hills Mall, and many people are gearing up for this. In fact, I'm one of such people waiting for this to happen. Let's make another record. You know, Wendy Shay concert, she has given us a citation. Yeah. She has given us a citation here at Flex Entertainment Limited. It is, where is it at now?
It's in the white room.
It's in the office.
It is just hanging there.
It's in the corridor. Okay. All right.
Yeah. This one too, you are going.
Yeah.
Going.
I heard that you need media pass or something to do.
Yes, you need.
You have to get.
It's not a problem. If it is a media pass alone, we want.
Of course, Flex Entertainment even with the first edition.
Yeah, we supported it, and
massively.
After she came to thank us with a citation. Just that Wendy for some time looks like we're questioning too much, but I understand. No, they say whom is me a journalist. Now she sees me more as an artist manager than a journalist.
Yes, so many people do now.
Yeah, I know. But still, me wahanso. Hi, I'm here. Sammy Flex, I'm here. So you guys should link up. Let's see what we can do still. Now, we are ever ready to run affairs. So, when the show is already in the news, we'll be talking about that. We will be sharing some videos from her visit to the wager chief as she went for blessing before she would do her program on Saturday. I hear something happened. What is it that happened? We will be talking about that right here on the show, so stay put. And again, Uncle Rex has also been talking. You'll be getting some more information on that as well. And Reggie Rockstone. Osei President has also said something. These and many more are some of the issues we'll be talking about right here on the show. So you guys should wait for it, and let's see how best we can manage the space with your commentaries on Facebook, Sammy Flex TV, your commentaries on WhatsApp, on YouTube rather, Sammy Flex TV. And again, to all those who are watching on Agbeve TV, you know how we do it. We do this with you, so continue sharing your opinion and more. In the studio, Roland Amate is seated in the middle position, and you should know that he represents Shatta Movement Empire. Shag Z Roland Report, which is on YouTube, and showbizchannelgh.com. In Team Dodu Solomon is also called Chemo. Chemo is our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited, and again, he represents Intidosu Digital Consultancy. Let me also say shouts to the producers of the show. Thanks to Theophilus Digosh, Desert, Gerald, as well as Sammy Tuga. They are the guys behind the scenes running affairs. Chemo, is there any update from Lumba?
Yeah.
Update man.
Previously.
Update man. Previously on Daddy Lumba. What is the update today?
Still, Agusa Sewa and her people, they are the one in the box. And the cross-examination is still going on. But I've heard that they will meet on, I think, Friday. Tomorrow, which is Friday. So, which means today nothing much happened.
Today they did not meet at all.
Oh, they did not sit at all?
No, they did not sit.
So, but follow up to what happened yesterday. Still, Mami, Daddy Lumba's sister. Akosia Bempoma. Yes, some of the things that she said, some of them are popular.
I hear she's a delight to listen to.
Yeah, of course. I mean, when
she has been throwing all the salvos.
Yes, when people are ready for you like that, they will go to go all out. But I think the interesting one, or the one that many people are talking about now, is the recording, the audio recording between Akosua Bempoma and Odobroni. Yeah. So in the court, the lawyer of Odobroni asked Akosua Bempoma that how does she see Odobroni in terms of relationship with her brother. Okay. And then Akosua Bempoma, according to reports, said that or a side check yenye no hwade. Okay. So baby mama. Or a baby mama yenye no hwade. Then the lawyer followed up with the question. So why were you calling her Ekuma? Ekuma, and she denied calling her Ekuma. Okay. Only for the lawyer to put it to her that you've been calling her Ekuma. In fact, there's an audio recording. Okay. Of you calling her Ekuma. So according to the report, they played the audio recording.
But I hear now in the courts, when you record someone without a person's consent, they don't allow it to be played. So what is happening?
It's not a straightforward thing. It is based on what you have recorded and how you did the recording.
But this is a typical example.
Yeah. So no, in this case, she is trying to prove what you have called the person.
But you did not tell him you were recording. Yeah. So you recorded this one out of malice.
No, it is. That's why I'm saying that it is based on the case and what you are bringing on board. Somebody can, if the lawyers raise an objection, the objection will be based on what is the implication of admitting that she called her Ekuma. If you can put up a good defense, yes, the court may reject it. But if you can't, I mean, this is nothing. I mean, in terms of criminality, you can't incriminate yourself or incriminate somebody for calling somebody Ekuma. So I think it will be based on your argument for the court to either accept or reject such an evidence. So this is not anything serious that I think court will reject, or even the counsel for the Akosua Sewa will reject. Because if you reject these things, this is so trivial. If you reject it, there will be motive that they will assign to how you want to play the game. Do you really want us to go through the genuine case, or you just want to use technicalities to beat the system? So I think they didn't raise objection. That's the feeling. And then it was played in court, and indeed Akosua Bempoma in that recording was calling Odobroni Ekuma. So just to prove the point that you recognize the lady as Ekuma, why are you now in court denying that, or a side chick?
So at what point was this recording?
Well, conversation between Odobroni and
at what point? Is it after Lumba's death or before?
No, I think it was one of.
So this is what happened with the recording. Bempoma celebrated her birthday one time, and Odobroni wished her on DLFM. So it was a huge wish, like how we wish people on Sammy Flex TV happy birthday and stuff. So her name was mentioned and she was celebrated on the radio station, including giving her praises on how she's helped Lumba and her contribution in Odobroni's life and her children and all of that. So it was a very grand wish. And the recording was sent to Bempoma. She was not in Ghana then. The recording was sent to her. So on a call, she responded back. So it was in that response that that recording was
So it was on radio?
Yes. No. It was after the recording. That is the wish recording. The birthday wish recording was sent to her. She responded by thanking her in private for the huge appreciation and wish on such a national platform like that. So it was during that conversation that that particular audio was recorded.
I see. Well, Chamo, any as you wrap up?
So far, still Odobroni and her lawyers are the ones doing the cross-examination.
Okay.
But I think very soon it will turn. The other way will also do their cross-examination for the judge to give us the judgment. And as we have said, we can't just listen to one side and think that it is over. Let's see what the Akosia Sewa and her team, they also have
at least.
I hear the British lawyers are sharp lawyers.
Oh, well, based on where you stand, you will say certain things based on what.
So now what people are expecting is that Akosia Sewa's lawyers to
they
should
be ready, yes. Because what is happening, if you don't come up with something really convincing,
they will sweep you under the bus.
But until then, you can't be so sure. Yeah, but I think Odobro needs lawyer. So far, so good. I think they are doing a good job. They have. You can clearly see where they are going with their submissions or with their thing.
They know their path.
It is not ambiguous. Yes, you can see that, okay, this is what they are trying to prove. That's why they are going this direction. So let's see how the Akosia Sewa's lawyer will also do their thing. But for Odobro's lawyer, I think they have proved whatever that they wanted to prove. It is so clear.
Okay.
The thing is that they want to show everybody at the court that the family of Daddy Lumba recognizes her as a wife or whatever you want to call it in the life of Daddy Lumba. That's what they wanted to establish, with or without paper or documentations. So for them, I think they have done a good job. But let's see how it will be counted by Akosia Sewa's lawyers. Yeah.
Well, so as usual, Chemo has been helping us with some updates on Lumba's burial, death, and all matters arising. And he's giving us fresh updates. I hear tomorrow sitting resumes. Hopefully next week by Tuesday or Wednesday. Judgment will be presented to the world to also know how Odobroni and Akosia Sewa will handle themselves afterwards. But it's all good. Now, let's talk some real showbiz. Reggie Rockstone is one of the big names when it comes to music in Ghana. In fact, at the moment, I'm not sure when you say Reggie Rockstone is the originator of hip life, someone will doubt you. Any other person who knows the history of hip life will say, yes, let's give it to him. He has no competition in that area. Osei Krom president, he is the man in your shot and on your screen right now. He's saying that the hip life thing he started has created more employment opportunities for Ghanaian youth than so many things. In fact, this statement was also corroborated by Dada Hafko, when Dada Hafko also went for an interview, I think on Hits FM or Joy Prime, one of it, where he also confirmed that indeed, if there is one person who has given the youth more employment than even the government of Ghana, we should give it to Reggie Rockstone, because Reggie Rockstone has done this and he has done it excellently. As a matter of fact, there is debate online. There are some people who are arguing, others who are also admitting to that fact. And in the studio, I also want us to see how best we can review it. I don't know if directors would want me to read a story or they have a video to support this story. Then after, I'll come to the board of directors, so we take it from here. We are reading from Ghana Web, where it says Reggie Rockstone has created a lot of employment ever in history. Hey,
hip life.
Ever in history. Let me see the headline again. I beg you.
Hip life.
No, headline. Munyi mu topic ni free hona yen kan ni. On kan hip life. I say hip life. Okay. Hip life has created a lot of employment ever in history. And this is Reggie Rockstone talking. Of course, when he says hip life, he's talking him. Now, Ghanaian hip life artist Reggie Rockstone has asserted that the hip life genre has contributed more to youth employment and creative opportunities than any other cultural movement in the country's history. Speaking in an interview on Onua FM on November 18, 2025, Reggie highlighted the significant impact the genre has had since its inception, especially in empowering young people. Now, according to him, Hip Life became a vehicle through which young artists found their voices and discovered new avenues to earn a living. And there's a quotation coming from him where he said, I love the fact that young people are very involved in hands-on. I love the fact that young people have a voice. Hip Life gave young people a chance to express themselves and to make a living, he said. Now, Reggie Rockstone stated that the genre's influence goes beyond music, stating that it created an ecosystem that generated jobs in many industries. Hip Life has created the most employment ever in history, from musicians, studios, designers, event shows. All these are because of Hip Life, he said. Now, he noted that the Hip Life's global visibility even attracted major international personalities to Ghana. Jay-Z came to Ghana because of Hip Life. Through Hip Life, musicians get endorsement deals. We broke a lot of stereotypes, but people don't really remember. This is where the debate starts. Now, a good number of people think, hey, Reggie, Tobo. Yes, we understand Hip Life gave some people some things to do, but to say ever and to make it look like, hey, in Ghana, pure water point, and so plantain chips.
Space to space.
Jabo, looks like you are part of the doubters.
Oh, of course. I mean, it's obvious.
You doubt?
Yeah, of course.
What makes you doubt?
Unless you have that narrow vision of what he's talking about. In fact, when I saw the headline, I was looking for in the music industry, in the something like I wanted something specific so that I'll say, okay, yeah, this one we can give it to him.
Okay.
Like if he was so specific about the time and how he's going about the time, the general conception is that he has done well in terms of Hip Life. Hip Life at the point was really popular, so we have to give him his flowers, or we have to say that he has done well. But to say that he has created more jobs, and where he lost me most, in fact, from the beginning, I wasn't even going to say that what he's saying is true. Then he started mentioning other areas, studios, designers. So when he came to Ghana, he didn't get a studio to record the Hip Life that he's talking about.
How many were the studios when he came to Ghana?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't have the
so this is what he wants to talk about. That after the introduction of Hip Life, we saw the influx of studios. We saw many studios springing up in the industry.
But I will not attribute it to Hip Life per se, because there were people doing high life at the time. What about that one? So you think that those who were doing high life,
but you know there is a debate there in that when the guy started the Hip Life studios, like JQ, like Hammer, like DKB and Co. Do you know these high life people were not going there often?
Where were they going?
They also had their people they were dealing with.
They were even recording
live. So that is it. So they were there. That's the point I'm trying to make here. That yes.
But they were not plenty like after Reggie introduced Hip Life.
So, well, so how do we now? How sure are we that it isn't not because the Hip Life people were just popular? Because if you don't take care, you equate popularity to many. Somebody being popular and having many of such people, they are two different things. It's like those who win lottery that you know, or those who win bet that we know, they are not more than those who lose. But we don't know those who lose bet. So we have to be careful.
But we know you.
But those who are winning, they are popular, so you know them more. And I think that would deceive you to think that because Hip Life areas, there were more studios coming up, so it is because of Hip Life. I doubt, and I bet to differ. And even if we take that thing out, we had a lot of bands in our system before Hip Life. How do you reconcile that one? The time that Amachi Dede and his group, Boba G, Adolfo, and the City Boys band, you can mention a lot of band at that time. Are we going to say that more people in the band's men were not as much as hip life musicians. I mean, it is difficult to defend the idea that hip life created more jobs than even the bandsmen that we had before hip life.
Okay.
It is really I will struggle to accept it unless there's a hardcore data that you cannot dispute. Even at the time that hip life started. Now record this because there are a lot of people who came from, let's say, churches are almost also able through the music system, and we had a lot of gospel musicians at the time. We had a lot of high life musicians. Almost bandsmen, almost the band that. Are we saying that hip life people were more than them? The only way that I would say that okay, hip life did their thing is the fact that hip life was popular, and being popular doesn't mean that it's small. There's a distinction, and if you don't take care, it will beat you. And now hip life is popular, no doubt about that. Based on that, you will see a lot of people are on my hip life. But I don't think Omar no mobile band they were years and no money. They've been there for a long time, and now let's even now as we are talking now, let's go and take a musical data or Gamro data, and let's see people who are doing hip life. Hip life, okay. And then the other genres. The high life people are still there to date. At this point, they are more than the hip lifers.
Exactly.
Some people don't even want to call themselves a hip life artists anymore. And if we have more high life artists registered in our books, how do you defend it that hip life created more jobs or has created more jobs than high life or other genres? It's difficult for me to accept it. But if you say that at a point hip life was the most popular genre that you can think of, and based on that, we had a lot of people doing that hip life, I will go with you. Okay. But to be emphatic and say that it created more jobs than the other genres, especially high life. Omatiti band omuditutu kwano. From concert for they can even go with drama, like people who also do. And still hip life, one artist Oko studio cry ye best synthesize sound amana bono. They were still employing more than those people with a band of maybe 10, 7, 8 people. Only one driver. Still, I always say who creating more jobs than them. It's difficult for me to accept it, but I will agree that hip life's impact is huge. We can't discount it. Okay. Just that they were so emphatic about the thing. If I think about it deeply, it's difficult for me to accept what he's saying. But I will not doubt the impact of hip life and what hip life has done in our music industry or entertainment industry.
Okay, so let the debate continue now. Chemo is among those who think it is an exaggerated statement to make to say that hip life has employed more people than necessary within our youthful conversation. Chemo thinks this is an exaggerated statement. We can face the realities and bring what the realities are out there than saying that. Ro, I don't know what you also add to this debate.
When it drew, I'm sure headline we are Betty Red Rockstone makes a bold statement. Yes, bold statement. Yes, that is what I see. You see, yes, there is the fact, or you can get something or substance to hold on to make a bold statement. But say you go into details now. If we want to compare, especially when we have some parameters and we have some guidelines to measure, that is when you bet you break in terms of concluding the way you are concluding. Okay. And that is what I see here. Yes, on the surface level, nobody in their right senses would doubt the impact of hip life. Yeah. Okay. Nobody, unless the person is ignorant. Nobody that has ever felt or knows about hip life would doubt the impact of hip life. No. But I'm also asking myself, say, before the eruption of hip life and its your friends say, and its quest. Let's look at the impact of high life. For the mere fact that it's been one of the bedrock of Ghanaian sound self, it speaks volumes than hip life, which is more or less like an adopted kind of sound, and also an infusion from different parts. And this one self has been modified or modernized to its simplest form. So in its form, to make a hip life comparatively to maybe high life was more simple than high life.
Okay.
To make a high life song, you would need an entire crew, as they were even recording us. Yes, they may not probably maybe studio.
They might not directly be involved
exactly
in the recording process. Yeah.
Exactly. No, maybe I say hip lifers may just need a studio and some equipment and all of some few equipment, of which they may not necessarily need live people, like people to come and play live. But time now a high life one, you needed somebody, like you need somebody to come and play the flute, you need somebody to come and play the trumpet. So before you are even able to record a single record, you can have about 12 people, like assembling 12 people to play. And I don't know, but now you mistake, you have to go back. And to me, that is employment. And if we should even go even into the concert era, time now we have concert party and all of that. You see, the main focus was the music, which is high life.
Okay.
But and on the erupted concert party, and then erupted comedy, even in our space, because before a bands men they needed some people to entertain the crowd. They employ comedians and all of them people, even in the industry. Santomu, Komodemu, Kalamu, popular. And when you check, all these guys are people who also belong to the music fraternity.
Okay.
They belong to the music fraternity, but because of how choked it was, they decided to maybe explore other options. Some of them decided to choose comedy, acting, comedians, and all of that. So that is why most of them were still doing their comedy through music. A very, very debatable, especially if you want to broaden it to compare it to other genres. If you want to talk about the exploits and the achievements and the impact of hip life, nobody will doubt you. But if you want to compare it, especially in this sense, where you don't even have some hardcore data to back it up. Unim say senka or hardcore data to back your claims. Na high life in dancehall in reggae in rap in you win. The mere fact that they are not, or they will not be able to produce those data, you win hands down.
Yeah.
But now you've now left the argument to assumptions. And if it is assumptions, so many people would depend on certain things to assume or to conclude after assuming certain things. One has to do with if they were there in that era. What was the impact they even felt? What was the experience they even had? All these things will inform the person's decision to either accept your conclusion or maybe have doubt. Okay. That is why Chemo will doubt. I will doubt, and so many people will doubt.
Why people doubting?
Because you
doubting Thomas.
Did one song called Obra. Obra born something called Obra Drama Group.
Obra Sports.
And Obra Drama Group alone. The members there may even be more than the hip lifers.
so you can, and this is just one aspect of it too. If we are to even go into the various bands that erupted as at that time and they are exploits, you can clearly see, and you bandsmen, driver, and yet driver and kwang. They were employing cooks, like people that were taking care of them because they were stars. And just like an artist today will have a road manager, have a wine manager, they individually a drummer. It may be somebody will be a percussionist. All of them had their aids. So.
There was one popular guy moving with AAE.
Yeah. That one.
There was,
how much did you mean?
No.
AAE,
He had one percussionist with the maracas, like that maracas guy. Wherever they go, they will play and all the.
And
I mean,
but will be more they were following these bands and they were not even in official position or official capacity. Almost cry offshoot. Like
almost go through training.
And all of them people. So you can imagine. Yes, Hip Life had or has had a huge impact. And I can tell you, yes, it was able to employ lots of people. But if we want to broaden the scope and make some of these comparisons there, if one fast some hardcore data be amba, na ujaye to assumptions, it will be very difficult because there are some people who have had some experience be first hand. Some who use such experience, no more they challenge you. You may not even have a voice to speak.
Well, Reggie, we are still behind you solidly on this one. Reggie is always trying to write his history because he keeps saying that if he doesn't do it, nobody will do it for him.
Of course.
The example is the Hip Life story. At a point, he had to come up and start fighting the system because to him, he thought some people were trying to take his credit or what was due him from him. But he was able to fight it. And today, I'm not sure there are any stories mentioning other people apart from the grandpapa, Reggie Rockstone. Now, Rex Omar is in the news. Rex is in the news, and I would want us to first look at what he said to Stonebwoy about Beamfest, as well as Taste the Culture. That is the name of the event, Taste the Culture. Many people, including people who are in the camp of Beam, they suggested that Rex Omar is really witch hunting them. Yes, they actually said it clearly that to them, the way Rex Omar is doing his things, they suspect some witch hunting here and there. But Rex has denied. And he said no, he was rather expecting Stonebwoy to have done something else. I don't know if there's a video you guys would want us to watch. If the video is ready, we can watch it. And when I come back, ask my people, was that really going to be achievable? Because you see, most of these people, the artists, and let's make it clear, when they have people who are in front of conversations, it is not all of them who are able to go back to paint the right picture. Maybe the people started painting the picture of sabotage to Stonebwoy, so he wouldn't call you. But if they had said, Charlie, there's a problem, it looks like we're having a date clash, and I'm sure when we talk to Rex Omar, he can work something out. Oh, Anka, Stonebwoy will get that time that, okay, let me reach out to Rex Omar. We can work something out. But no, they will start pushing that agenda of, one person sabotage, one person, and also court say, whoa, that is not from. On from, Dabi. Today, realize there's some group of people in Ghana.
they like sabotage.
They like the word sabotage. We will surely come back to talk about that. But let's listen to Uncle Rex, what he said, and when I come back, more conversations on this. Stay tuned.
This show, Stonebwoy thing, it was a clear misunderstanding. Yeah. Because I was expecting that even if the mistake has happened, Stonebwoy should have called. Or
between you and even Stonebwoy,
we have a very good relationship. Yeah. He should have just called. Charlie, this is something that should even have come to the public. Yeah. But nobody called. Nobody came to our office. All I heard was, hey, somebody is sabotaging and all these things. I think we have to go above this kind of pettiness that doesn't bring anything to anybody. I want Stonebwoy to succeed. I want to see Stonebwoy filling stadiums in New York, filling stadiums in France, and all those things, because we want to export Ghanaian arts. But it starts from somewhere. If we cannot settle our issues home, how are we going to export ourselves? So we as government, we don't want to be part of the rivalry that is going on with some artists. That is not our cup of tea. We want to be sure that everybody is given that needed attention. And if there are issues of course, as humans, we will always have issues.
Little difference.
But then we need to solve those problems. Yeah. It's not everything that you take it to public, honestly speaking. But I believe that as a leader, Stonebwoy is still my brother. They are the reasons why I do what I do. Yeah. When I was at peak of my career, if I was able to sacrifice my career to come and work and help for the system to change, I wouldn't fight for 35 years to get to this point to come and sabotage a Ghanaian artist that I've been fighting for. No. So, Stonebwoy, our doors are still open to you and all Ghanaian artists. It is you, because of you, that I'm there. So,
so Uncle Rex, who is the chairman of the Black Star Experience, has been talking. And today, Roland says some group of people, they like using the word sabotage. I don't know why Roland said that. Now, in another news, I want us to put this together because this is coming from one person. Let's see how best we can put them together and we run to town with it. In another news, Rex Omar has said everything Shatta Wale is doing today, he is a supporter of it because he has also been the same. When he thought the system was not working right, he fought the system. When he felt, no, there is something wrong, he actually came out and spoke about it hard. So if today Shatta Wale is doing that, he sees himself in Shatta Wale. And people are saying, hey, Rex. And then I will say, oh, catch a musician, bia or no bia, and so started and come because a dream maybe an hour gamro. Now Crawford so started say omodisi so gamro. So time no musem ni bi enyo de. No musem ni bi enyi hwamma. And it's also you see yourself in Shatta there. Then many of these artists will start agitating. They will start ranting. They will start banting. And when they start, maybe in that your position, you might have to take it cool because you have been like them. Something like that. Well, let's go check out that video as well. And I know when I come back, we can put them side by side and deal with them the way we are supposed to deal with them. Stay tuned.
I say, do you see yourself looking back, your advocacy and everything? Do you see yourself in the young generation in someone like Shatta Wale? Is that what you see?
I believe that I see myself in Shatta Wale. You know, Shatta Dems picked up what I started and he took it to a different level. And I'm happy that now at least the Ghanaian musician or the Ghanaian creative is being given attention. Still, we have a long way to go, but I'm grateful that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the government of Ghana is now understanding the advocacy and they're making a move towards it. I mean, I was in South Africa when I heard the budget being read, and for the first time, money 20 million Ghana cedis as a seed capital has been allocated to the film fund for the first time, and then also creative arts funds for the first time, and it's a step in a very right direction. We need to do more. I believe that this will be a token or seed funds to be leveraged to get more funding into this sector. And then I'll take this opportunity to thank His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the attention that he's paying to the creative industry and the whole creative ecosystem. And I'm also using this platform to tell the Ghanaian creatives that it's about time that we think more of the business aspect. Yes, the show is important, but the business aspect is very, very important because at the end of the day, we want the creative economy to be used as a catalyst to create more jobs for our youth and to also have creative products that we can use to take advantage of the AFCFTA market.
African trade,
You know, so it's very, very important. That's why we are having the AFCTA Creatives Forum in Ghana for the first time because it is something that the Black Star Experience actually pushed for it to be hosted in Ghana for the first time. It's happening on the 24th to 26th of November at the La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. This is a platform that will help us a lot. We need to build our capacities. We need to see what other countries in Africa are doing. we need to bring industry captains and to be able to understand the business aspect of this creative economy. So it's all good.
Before, like I said, do you see yourself looking back, your advocacy?
All right, so you heard it from the Black Star Experience chairman, Rex Owusu Mafo. You can simply call him Rex Omar. Of course, he's still a musician. I wouldn't say former musician. He's still a musician because...
When was the last time he released?
Oh, but he's still a musician.
No, he doesn't release
but
a song, but he performs.
Oh, okay.
Yes. He is still a musician. In fact, one that is a pro. When Rex Omar, even in his stage, picks the microphone on the stage, Chemo, trust me, you would love it. Okay. Now, two main issues. Let's start with the point where he said he was expecting Stonebwoy to have called him. Ro, you have been in the forefront of some of these things. What Rex Omar was expecting, why did it not happen? Or what do you suggest could be the reason it did not happen?
Well, it could be the only feeling. I understand why Rex Omar, why Rex Omar is feeling that way. Maybe a little disappointed or something, because then it clearly paints a picture of, okay, then this whole conversation of sabotage, and whatever may be coming from the headquarters. Because yes, if it is not coming from the headquarters, this is just a head-to-head call. And it shouldn't be an underground call where the fans should be the one championing that conversation. Because yes, as much as the fans may have a stake in whatever is going on, the person who has lot at stake is the head. And the head to head, the relationship is closer than fans to the head. So in that aspect, Rex Omar was expecting a head to head conversation where, okay, you feel there is something wrong, you have access to me. You can call me anytime, any day. Even if it is not you, any of your executive or representatives or in official capacity can reach out. And we can have this conversation, not for him to hear it on radio or on TV, being discussed heavily by your executives.
I said earlier that, how did they relay the information to the Beam camp? This whole information of, okay, on this day, we are also going to have this show. On this day, this show is there. How did that information go to the Beam camp? Because that is when and only an attempt to be made to call. No, if the information doesn't land right.
No. There wasn't any information like, and they are not under any obligation to lay any information to them.
What do you mean by there wasn't any information?
There wasn't any
as in the time the Black Experience people were setting their dates.
No, not when they got hint or wind that looks like our date has clashed. Yes.
They saw a poster.
They saw
and they started talking.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So you know why you understand Rex Omar's frustration and disappointment. It is not about the fact that, okay, I have intentionally done you wrong, or I have even done wrong, or I've even done something wrong. This is just mere coincidence, and you feel uncomfortable. So you are feeling uncomfortable, what stops you from reaching out to me? Besides, technically, did they do something wrong? No. They did not do anything wrong. And you can't tell me they did something wrong. Besides, you understand? Everybody has the right to do anything they want, provided they are not breaking any law. If someone and I hate it when people try to play and I have buying show and I have buying show and I have buying show. I have buying show in TDN. So we can't do anything when the country is also doing something. Can't we add up some conversation if we want to enter into it technically? Ube said most of the reasons are flawed, but me, I wouldn't want from the beginning as we start here, me a bogus one, so I wouldn't want to enter into it. But I understand Rex Omar's frustration. Say yes, you are the one feeling uncomfortable. You see, that is the whole situation. No? They are not complaining, and me, I've stated and I'll say it again. Say, if there was even an event to suffer on that day, and Kebeye Black Star Experience, send ka event be suffer, Kebeye Black Star Experience. Per what I know or per what I've experienced in this industry, Kebeye Black Star Experience. Because you see, no event of that magnitude or no event in such nature, especially say a new event, na ebe compete with an existing event. On top of mind awareness, you can't compete. You cannot compete, especially if you want to play numbers game. You see, you may get the numbers, but we know what will be behind the numbers. Somebody may not get the numbers, but may be comfortable. You understand? So even if there is an event to suffer, we know who would suffer. But so we don't, for me, I didn't understand why more na say more ye comfortable. More na more cry foul. But all they say, more na motimu jahon na munim say na shemofa. Now you are crying foul. Intina, it was very prudent for you to have reached out. Oh, this and that. Besides, you were dealing with the Ghana Tourism Authority. You were not dealing with the Black Star Experience Office. This event is a Black Star Experience Office, and as much as they are also working with the Ghana Tourism Authority, this is an autonomous office. This is an under the presidency. So yes, they may be working with Ghana Tourism Authority, but you're just reporting to them what they are doing, and nothing more, nothing less. In this instance, the GTA is only serving as maybe an advertising source for them.
Okay, or a bridge.
Until that is it. So if you want to say, oh, we were dealing with the GTA, so because of that, we feel foul play from the Black Star Experience. Technically, you will be wrong, because you were not dealing with them and they were not dealing with you. Same way you don't influence their decision, they don't also influence your decision. Okay. Did you consult them? You didn't. You consulted the GTA. Same with how they also consulted the GTA. That is why when that page, that document, first document, you know, Eba Abontena now Musho year 29 first, no, Resoma got angry at them. Because that was a huge blunder. Because they did not sanction SAR 29, you know. Yes, they may have agreed even from the initial maybe planning stage, say, yeah, you're 29. But we know how confirmations are done, especially in this country. You may plan certain things and say in the middle, and you would have to compromise. You would have to compromise at a level. Unless they want to tell me, say, almost Jane says SAR 26 now, maybe a blaster experience for nature soon. They also compromise because for an event to start, almost day 29th, no more Saba, Eddie 26. No, you think it was an easy call, eh? The fact that they did not come out to complain, you may think, say, an easy call, like an easy call for them to just switch dates like that. So for me, I understand Resoma's frustration. Say, and if not for anything at all, if Stonebwoy, anybody in an official capacity should have reached out. Oh, this is the conversation. Na omumbo tungumpo, ana omumfimumpo. Then you can say, okay, now people, Charlie, we need your help. Let's rally and make noise for people to hear us. But you did not do that. Only for him to hear it outside. Said, this is the situation. And you see, the way the conversation itself was coming at him, or was coming at his office, it was not in the form of questions.
Like accusations.
It was in the form of accusations and allegations. And how do you, I remember, I think Lionel was talking about on Nana Romeo interview. No, because me, if I were to be in Resoma's shoes, and come on, if you are born by me, to never see in your Resoma to him. Yes. And come at 2 years since, because the people that were even also championing such accusations, are people that are supposed to even know better.
I see.
I understand where Resoma's frustration is, but we cannot say baby.
So there wasn't any sabotage after all.
It was sabotage.
Okay, I'll come back to you. So you do the Shatta one, but let me go to Chemu. So he also handles the Resoma frustration, and we are still asking why they failed to reach out to Resoma. Why they failed to reach out to Abeku Santana.
Mama sabotage and cry
because these people are people I know Stonebwoy will not struggle to talk to them.
Mama and I for cry to.
Yes, Chemo come through.
Yeah, sabotage is a word. And people are using
it's an action word.
People are using
sabotage is an action word.
Yes. And there's a certain group of people who love using that.
Any day.
Well, I mean, this one we can't stretch it so much. I mean, Resoma from his direction is saying that he didn't get any call. Nobody reached out to him to negotiate or settle for anything. And for him, it's like he heard it like the way others are hearing it. Someone will call him and say, I didn't think I was sabotage or more even. Without you knowing what you have done,
they'll just hit him like that.
Dying. When they call him, then they will be asking, why are you sabotaging the event and what do you know about it, and it will be something else. So for me, I think we know why he's frustrated. We know why he's saying what he's saying. I mean, this shouldn't be a big deal. Seeing somebody's date and you are not comfortable with it, you should be the one calling. Like you see, some people say that why didn't Rex Omar also call? He won't call because no any problem with any date, or there will be any date problem.
Yes, to them they were ready to do their thing. Yes. You also do your thing.
You to do your thing. So if you think you have a problem with it, you should be the one calling. You should be the one telling them that okay, I'm not comfortable with the date. Can you guys do something about it for me? Or what is the best way forward? I mean, something like that. So I'm with Rex Omar on this for saying that Stonebwoy, being his good friend, didn't reach out to him. And again, we should also be fair to Stonebwoy. He didn't say the sabotage or that thing himself. Just that it is clearly coming from his camp, and we didn't hear him say anything about it. Whether in support or against it, he didn't say anything. But he's not the one who said the sabotage thing. The sabotage, the free and the buy. But I saw it with the Beam fans more than even the executives.
No, for me, I didn't see. So it was among the fans, but the PRO also grabbed an interview to confirm
it. Her first interview said that thing.
And when the PRO says it, then it means that is the position.
It is coming from an official position.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you take it like that. And so for me, I think if there's any blame, or if we have to say that somebody didn't do the right thing or do the needful, then we can point to the Beam camp because they didn't do the right thing. After hearing the date or getting notice of it, they didn't take any action. So this one, I think Rex Omar is doing the right thing, or whatever that he's saying now. I mean, unless you still have a problem with him, he's on the right track, and we should just take it like that. Going forward, I think he sounds more reconciliatory. He sounds more like a peaceful guy. There are certain things that I think it is. If you're a politician, that's how you talk. But in reality, it won't happen like that. And one that I can mention of head when he was talking is the fact that Omudo treaty will be a Rex.
All animals are equal.
But some are
more equal.
Men can't say some political.
All animals are equal, but some are more equal.
Yes, but you can't throw. Pass all baby speech.
They are true.
Oh, Bible can't say the I am. Yet I say one chance because wherever now Wale allegiance one, you benefit them more than where your allegiance is not. And we know what has happened between Stonebwoy and NDC as a party. Omo party.
Victory party.
Yes. Friend was saying food soldiers. It's almost MIA. You know, and it's simple for him to get it. It's not like he can't get it too. Say a GF for so or more on a football lunch and league, Ghana League,
Premier League lunch.
He was invited.
Of course.
And obviously it is not like there's an issue here, but there will be priorities along the line. And again, some mistakes may happen if you don't take care. You direct it to the political angle, but it means an antisa. And I think that is the message that Uncle Rex wants to put out, that for them, they are for Ghana. For them, they are doing the job for Ghana. Until there's a specific instruction to go political line, they are serving all Ghanaians. And we should take it as such. And for that one, I think he can say it. But or can say, oh, yeah, the best servo be able to be over servo and this for first. So, me, I understand him, and it's really frustrating when. Oh, to baby, no, be after. And then I will sabotage you without you even knowing what is happening and what you have done. It's not nice. So I think he handled it well. So far, so good for me. He's saying that he still has a good relationship with Stonebwoy. So I think going forward, he can call him for them to talk about it, and everything will be fine. Yeah.
Chamo, so let me still be on you. Let's do the Shatta one, where he says to him, everything Shatta Wale is doing, it is something he started in the past. Just that he loves the level that Shatta Wale has taken it to.
Yeah.
And I'm asking, is he ready if the people are to really take it to the level, and especially with his position? Because you know, when you are at this side, it is different. When you are at the other side, it is different as well. I'm sure now, you see where he is. Should people start going at him, pam. Hey, Adam also more sabotage. He also start talking about sabotage. That's why I'm asking. Okay, what is he saying? How do we understand what he's saying, and how does he want it today? Does he still want him in Shatta Wale, even I guess his office today, or now there? Let's handle it coolly.
For me, I think he's talking about the successes of Shatta Wale, not the actions of Shatta.
No, not only the successes. He's talking about the actions as well. Yes. In fact, that is what he's actually talking about, not the successes.
And then with his office, it's not possible like that. Because Shatta's approach, Shatta's actions, sometimes will not consider the diplomatic way of doing things. And I don't think his office...
And he's saying that when he was a musician, when he was an active musician, let me qualify it like that. Not now.
That one there is true.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, he did a lot of stuff at the time that you consider controversial. But for me, it is nowhere close to Shatta's actions or inactions now. It is nowhere close. We know that Uncle Rex was controversial even based on the song that he would do and a certain thing that he would do. But I mean, Kaise Uncle Rex at that time, no, it me can't say mommy trip. It me can't say.
You be mommy trip.
Me can't say. And you know, I get his thing. Like it's like if you want to make sure something is.
But actions be a who chama. Best you back at your visa one
actions be a who chance.
Rex was rebellious, but
not at the time. Almost time. No, what is happening now? No, because at that time, when me and Kama me try now action be na obey ya because at the time no. Now, my try a serious thing to say. Now,
your motherfucker.
Now it is so easy to say.
Your motherfucker.
Now you're normalizing.
You're normalizing now. You can't watch TV, so you can't watch.
Yeah, the bonum.
Yeah, the bonum.
I saw for cracker. The poverty, your mother.
Emma, obi can be one. That time. And that will be the end of you, especially when the channel was one way, not GBC. To Ukraine, I be found say I didn't know cancer. Yeah, be babecho, any democracy as I can even at that time, no, most of the time, even the early stages of democracy, no. Now man will be crazy through. So there obey certain actions being there. Even bandsmen, no, or more born man, or more now, more born crown. It me portion be say Sanu with the Oba so much be me abefa and all those things. You know, I get his thing. He was not all musicians are almost controversial, almost abonum be almost vocal, almost a pushy for something to be done. Uncle Rex was part of it, and I said he's part of it because still now or advocacy in his own way. Yes. So for that one I will give it to him. Okay. But you see, that's why I'm saying that maybe he's talking more about Shatta's successes than his actions. Because this time, Shatta with me, I got TikTok live. No, I says you so.
No, I saw live in this.
I saw live in this.
What to jab my wife?
No, what to jab my wife? I just said they say. or to be my Adebra and things. Meaning is
and the bamboo camp.
Yes.
The bamboo camp.
And meaning is Uncle Rex will go there, but he is giving us the idea that yes, Shatta Wale's action is giving certain kind of success or certain attraction that everybody is pulling to that side. Everybody is going that direction. So it will not be a bad idea for them as an institution or something like that to get such kind of things, or encouraging people to do actions that will give them the kind of success that we are seeing from SM camp. And no one can deny what is happening now. I mean, the Shatta Fest was the seal of whatever that you can say, and be in opposition to what Shatta has done or the Shatta success. But the Shatta Fest look at Shatta. No. The argument done, as somebody will say, and again, all the corporate bodies are also connecting. Momo from MTN, even Charterhouse. Why would they compromise
Richard Niamakwe's
foundation for giving food and all those things? And even
I hear he's opening a new one in Tamale.
In Tamale, yes.
And even the other corporate organizations who are behind the scenes looking for Shatta or wanting to work with Shatta. GT Bank is an example, inviting him for their annual event,
for the third time running,
and all those things. So this is something that if you are a musician or a businessman, you look out for, because when you get to a stage that you get this kind of attractions, you are done. It's like you have arrived. So for him to do that, I'm with him, and I think it's a step in the right direction. We can even mention the politicians, how now they also make reference to Shatta Wale, what he has done and what they can learn from him and all those things. So it is not only about, it's not only Uncle Rex who is looking at it and trying to take something out of what Shatta Wale is doing. Even the politicians are doing it. So for me, I think it's a step in the right direction.
Well, after Roland, I'll be reading your first set of messages, so you can also drop yours in on the topics discussed so far right here on Showbiz Daily, live on Sammy Flex TV. Ro, come through. Rex says he sees himself in Shatta Wale, and people are asking, hey, where you are, yes, so Shatta Wale is me in your current position.
Just one life. Just one life. Well, for me, I think he was talking about the effort and the successes. But you see, the substance in the effort is not what he's talking about. Because substance is two different things. Yes, the effort as in the zeal for you to push for something to be done for you. And when at the end you achieve success with it. If you're able to push, if you're able to make continue breaking some doors, if you're able to have certain conversations, you will be able to enjoy some level of success. That is what he is talking about. Because I can tell you, say, then times Rex Omar, with how controversial he is, I tell you, he was among one of the controversial artists, like even with his song composition and all of that. You know, most of these musicians suffered because of how controversial it may be. But Rex was able to fight through without suffering a ban. But some of his colleagues did. That is where he is coming from. But the thing is that even if we are to measure the substance in Shatta Wale's effort, and we want to measure the substance in Rex Omar's effort, they are clearly not the same. Shatta's on there, upgrade.
The upgrade.
17 Pro Max. You cry, you die. Some of them, you yourself, even if you want to attempt, you will not need somebody to tell you to stop. Your own mind can fight against you.
But hey, watch.
So you need to go out here. You need to go out of yourselves, like yourself, like you who flew whom
out of
space. Baby You need to go out like that in order for you to like put in that effort and get the result you want. So yes, Rex Omar, he was talking as a politician, and he's talking about the success. Because yes, out of some of the controversies he was able to overcome during his active days, is what has made him who he is what has given him the level of success he's enjoying today, even in government and also as a politician. And because he was able to withstand that controversy, and no man is tough skin to even be a politician or attempt politics. And this is unknown to me. So he's just trying to tell people on how to be strong even in the face of adversity. And some level of success comes with you going through fire. Some may be your fault, some may not be your fault, some may be the system. Into when all can on case money says Shatta Wale for me good so osrebo. On case money says Shatta Wale ever me good so. But part now say obiane ne nsɔhwɛ beto no. Kind of. It is another case. Yes, he also faced during his time. He also faced certain things that were not cool to musicians. And he rebelled. He was he's still very outspoken. Like Rex Omar Obekasa. Obekasa. It is even one of the reasons he was able to land the Gamro position. Obekasa near UFO. And that was Rex Omar. And on etimia fa masisi or the politician or enjoy officer, president, na acting the dinner second. It takes lots of balls and you need to go through some level of fire. Until that is the impulse, the long and short of the comparison that he is making between him and Shatta Wale. Now, and yet the substance in terms of what makes the controversy. And your substance, they are confirmed. I mean, yes, sure, so no other than who compare Shatta Wale.
I see.
Because when you say Gabono, a chamber of Yadian. Gabono.
But on a real though, are we likely to get another musician maybe in the coming years who can also use the Shatta approach and still be successful? Are we likely to get another one who use the exact Shatta approach, very rude, very hard, like in fact clearing everything on its way just to make sure I get to the top?
No, there can only be one.
It's difficult to get such people.
There can only be one.
Even if there will be somebody that they will say, hey,
where you are saying
was in Shatampo.
But the approach will be different. The approach will be different.
The same way that maybe we will consider Rex at the time, say, hey, until we got
Shatta Wale, which is an upgrade.
So until we see somebody making Shatta Cross, there will be a time that
somebody may come like that. And me, I am not even looking at even the music industry. I am looking at a different discipline, like maybe the movies or other forms of discipline in the entertainment industry.
But it depends on how active they are. You know, in our industry, music is more active than all the disciplines.
Yes, music is. But
so if you come and you want to do movie, what at all is even happening there? Who are you going to be dealing with?
At a point, movie was also at that level. That one, and it can come to that level. And when movie was at that level, we had the likes of Ejako, Santomu that were determining what they want you to do for them. They were that hot like that. Me see me try one scene pe untwa me ko, whether you paid Wajisika no or ko, and even Lil Wayne more, or you see all ni now who, but ye nyano to the level of what the musicians are doing or they've done, or maybe what Shatta Wale has done. So there may come a timer obi betimi abeye Lil Wayne Ejako combine, and on only again e be ono na ebeye the movie industry messiah kind of. And to him, he may probably control certain aspects it will come up to that level again. Because we can.
And the approach may be different.
Like
that Lumba, for instance.
Exactly.
They were saying that he was a hard guy to work with. But
his approach. People compare some of his inactions even to Shatta Wale. And so many similarities in them. But their approach is clearly different. Bakufa left, Bakufa right. But like even though approach is different, similarities are still a also. What I say, if Daddy Lumba even in his time was seen as the Shatta Wale of today, now Shatta Wale of today is seen as an upgrade of Daddy Lumba in terms of that behavior or that action. Until definitely somebody may come maybe in the near future, if you are no better Shatta Wale upgrade. Or no, so yes, what the Shatta Wale to or not the netto honor. You may see certain similarities in terms of actions and approach, but direction, it be a bit different. It be a nipa no, he may not be even targeting some of his colleagues to make sure they align to whatever they want to achieve. It be on he will be going for the head of the snake straight. It be on offices no, presidency no, firing. And no be different.
And we can cite example of Fela Kuti of Nigeria. I mean, for him, it was the direction was politics. He was giving to them left, right, center.
Brutal. Left, right, center. Very brutal like that.
Putting him in prison, releasing him. He will come up with a new song. He will criticize and all those things. So we will get people like that. Just that we don't get the same similar or even an upgrade.
Okay, let me read some of your messages before we move on to the very last story of today. Kweku Fide says, good evening, Shatta Wi-Fi. Hey, my guy, how is London? He says, it is true, Reggie made we make more music till date. Kwesi Richard says, respect SM manager. Francis Jr. says, on the low. Don Creator says, great job. God bless you. Chemo, Roland, and the boss himself. Kweku Fidi, I see you. Manuel Latte, I see you. Michael Okutu says, yes, so, okay. On YouTube, what is happening there? Let's go check what the people are also saying there as well. Na Emra, na read messages, nibi. Okay. Let me see who is here. Foster Agbalanyo says, for life SM. Wisdom Yeboah says, there is no sound, please. Hey, no sound where? Dura Takwam says, good evening, guys. Hope you are all doing great. Your Money's official says, welcome back. Good evening, the best team ever. Flex says, hi, everyone. Please, I hope everyone is well. Boss, I miss you. Yeah, hope you are good. I miss you more. Zarif Bukari says, brah, Sammy. I see you, Zarif. Dorata Kwam says, Reggie said what? He has created more jobs. I'm in shocked. What about the SM boss? High Star 10 is laughing. Glorious Amma says, and the way they sorted him for the so-called sabotage, Beam fans. Now social media doesn't know the elderly. They just give it to you woto even without justifiable information. Oh dear, madam. Untimi nchiro bi ahwe David. Omoba. Ehonzo untimi nchiro bi enyansa. Obia woni nyansa. Obia wona adwen. Prempe Gina says, good evening, Brasa. May God bless you and the team for the good work you guys are doing for the industry and the SM movement. Now, Lloyd Abiemo says, big ups to King Shatta Wale. Prempe Gina says, for life is for life. Uncle Omar is right. Prempe Gina says, big ups, King Shatta Wale till casket. Shatta be different guy on his ways. X from above. Brasa me Wale be spiritual. Okay. Me and my wife Sally is watching live from UK. For life is our life. Hey Sally. Shouts to UK Massive, Empress Cooks and the rest of the people. Big shouts to you. Chame ba you catch it. Say number back one sana. Yeah, and as early next year back up party through back. Say aka how many months? 4 months na year na so.
4 months.
Okay.
Hey.
Na make a baby. Menkwana mini.
Sa pepe.
That kind 1 month. Okay. I be more calendar 4 months.
Yes.
But we be a bear fine. I saw it go.
Yeah.
Now, Musi, when the Shay is saying, Okay, let me read this one. Now, Yankoso. Asanka Poyoyo says, the wicked blogger has a video about Shatta and Arabi. I think you guys should take an action against who owns the account because what he's putting out is very ill.
No, uncle baby, I drink into
no. Wicked blogger, Nankasano, Munya and the Chidi. Ubia Nimno. Sir, or your boulder, or make us say, many a friend, Sammy Flex, aka wicked blogger. And our customer near Jetum, but since here, a content baby, I know information about Kubia, not the 3 account, no about no Kazakasano, Yatiabre, Massa. Now, Wendy Shay is in the news. Wendy Shay. In fact, currently, whether you hate her or you like her, she is the queen of Ghana music.
For sure.
Yes, Shay Gang. She is the queen. In fact, she comes with a full package. Now, when you see Wendy Shay and you appreciate, you may know that this is woman or barnage nahui. In fact, today she has been on the street, and I love the approach. Charlie, nako so tokash kakranaka assembly na
yam fan fame free swam
untimi nya izo.
I'm up on a shirt t-shirt.
Shay Gang.
This Kaswa, I guess.
Yes, Kaswa.
So
Baoko Kaswa.
This Kaswa. Hey, watch the phone.
There be any phone.
No, check it well.
She has some product.
It's a phone.
A phone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's what a phone. Shay. Yeah, yes, mama. Okay. Wow, Shay Gang. I love the approach. Now, her show is very close. Today is Thursday. So what means that in just 2 days, show is on. I heard she was in town with the mom. And, those who believe in some of these things, they know that when you have to come and visit a particular area, you have to see the traditional authorities. So when the Shay, as part of preparing for her Saturday show, decided to go see the traditional authorities and incantations started. At the point I heard she was asking Mensana, I said, what is here, boy? This is Sunday, baby. Now, when you go to some of these traditional, should I say spiritual
settings?
And maybe settings in there, meaning I mean traditional or spiritual settings.
Traditional and spiritual, because what they did was traditional and spiritual. It has the spiritual side and it has the normal cultural traditional side.
It was just a traditional activity happening.
No, but there is the spiritual aspect to it.
Whatever traditional practice that they would do, there's a spiritual connection.
That's why I want him to add the traditional and spiritual. Because it is not
traditional is okay.
Some people may take it lightly.
Traditional means
because I know I've said traditional, but I want to know if it's okay for me to add spiritual or not. Whether it is politically right.
It is okay to add.
You should just
it is okay to add the spiritual to it because because you see, as much as it may be traditional, like you said, it has the spiritual aspect to it, but it is not everybody who understands the spiritual. To some people, it is just something we must do. And they may say it even in the physical, but it has the spiritual implications and additions or effects as well. So you can say traditional and spiritual.
Ayo.
Thank you.
Now, when they were doing their processes to usher her into the palace, they had to do some things. They had to do the pour, snap, blah, blah, blah. And I remember when we went to the northern region, and the Dakpema was welcoming us. The Dakpema would take cola, bite some, and give it to you. You also have to bite. In fact, even in Nigeria, they will tell you that he who brings cola brings life. So if you saw some photos that Shatta Wale had some.
Apantai.
It was just cola. It was cola. because cola and the amount you can't say you won't take it. In the case of Wendy Shay, when they did the thing and Wendy, you know, take Wendy was running away. I hear people are attacking her. Hey, didn't you know where we were going to? You think here we drink champagne? If you were coming here, this is the norm. This is the custom. As much as you decided to come here, do as we say. So what do you mean by Well, let's go watch the action then. We also come back and analyze the situation. Those who are attacking, those who are insulting, whether they have the right to do so or they are even doing it wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this. I'll be right back.
Wait, the last one. Wait, 3 times. Enter 3 times and come down. Hey, no, everybody go inside. Wait, the last one. Wait, 3 times. Enter 3 times and come down. Hey, no, everybody go inside.
Oh my, well, sometimes you have to understand the various forms of religions and how they do their practices before you get involved. Personally, I have been to some places that I was also given this drink to taste as well. You know, I had a friend, a fetish priest. His name is Togbe Kednakbo. Togbe Kednakbo.
The popular Togbe
Kednakbo. Oh, yes. He was my friend,
very good friend.
Yeah, like very almost. I remember that time. So I would go to him almost every month.
Yeah.
I drive to him straight. You know, he was at somewhere Konongo area.
Yeah.
I was going there every day.
Whoa.
I'll go to his shrine. When I get to his shrine, tell me, Sammy, Sabus me on pay photo. Me for camera channel to the camera. Ucha Emma. That place was anytime we went there, before you enter the shrine, you pour. No, yeah. And then the go take remaso.
TikTok for
don't make it that ball.
I said we are okay. TikTok for you big chat. There I say.
Don't make it that ball. Don't wait. I miss you. Look for me. Let's connect once again. So you should know where you are going to. And at that time, it was not because I was taking the drink. It was not. I was not taking the drink because I believed in what was happening there. I was taking the drink because that was the custom. Like when you get there, you do it as they want you to do it. And after, whether you want to continue with the practice there or not, it's up to you. And when the Shay thing, I want to believe it is the reason for the attacks. But I don't know what you think about this though. Was she supposed to have been briefed or what?
Well, I think she was briefed, but her actions, like she just purposed not to partake in that aspect of the whole ceremony or whatever activity that was going on. Because you can't tell me when she didn't know before going there. Definitely there will be somebody, especially
maybe she didn't know she was going to take it.
Well, it's also possible, especially that particular one, because it is not everywhere that they pour libation and they give you to taste, or they would want you to partake in it one way or the other, unless whatever is bringing you there involves you directly, and they want, it is kind of a special welcome to you. And that is what it means. I remember one time we went to Togo for an activity, and we when we entered the house, we were offered water. For me, I've been there before, so
water to do what?
No, like a welcome, like you entering into somebody's house.
Water to do what?
Welcome to drink. And they just offer you water to drink, like a welcome water.
Okay.
For me, I've been there before.
In a calabash?
No, just bottled water.
Okay.
And I took it. And the people that I was with us at that time, some were like, okay, because we entered the house and they saw shrine here, shrine there, shrine here, shrine there, and they had different beliefs, so they were, yeah. The man asked them to leave. Yes.
Because they did not take the water?
Yes.
They were not supposed to drink it, just take it.
Just take it. He asked them to leave.
Hey.
That is how high some people take some of these situations. So the people that are going at Wendy Shay, for me, I understand where they are coming from. But I also think they don't have a case. Because if there is somebody that is supposed to be angry at what happened, it was supposed to be the person who offered it. He has every right to say you see, if when Wendy Shay refused, I come back to catch Wendy Shay so pinko. Yes. It says a lot. I am giving you a special welcome. You are coming to me for something, and I would want to give you a special welcome. And in what I do and what I believe, this is the highest form of welcome I can give you. So when you refuse, it is just like you telling me you are refusing whatever I have to offer you. Because this is something that I am doing. And right in front of you, I have tasted it. I have been like, I am doing it. So if you don't trust me, then how do you trust any other thing that I give you? So if there was somebody to suffer the consequences of rejection, it was supposed to be Wendy Shay. And if there is somebody that was supposed to be angry in this situation, it was supposed to be the chief involved. But since the chief was able to pardon her and still welcome her into his house, then I don't think any other person has a case. Because yes, your moral compass may be that high. That is to you. If somebody comes to your house and you welcome the person and the person feels some way about it, and you decide to sack the person, nobody will blame you. Nobody will hold you to it. But then, it is one gesture of respect.
So hold on, before you continue. Among the people who went there, did they all pass through the process where the shape passed through?
No.
Okay, and again, what happened there? Is it a daily thing, or it is only because when the Shay is coming, that's why she is supposed to do that?
It is only because when the Shay is coming, it is not a daily thing. That's why I'm saying it is a special welcome. That is the highest form of welcome they can give you, depending on the level of importance they place on you, or your status, or who. And you be an a spiritualist fee, or fans are welcome. Some of them, they will just tell you, oh, let him enter. There are some that will also, if you've even been to Nijatobrimpos Palace, there are times that you will go. New original.
Okay.
You will go, or any other palace. They can, especially the Ghana traditional palace, they can tell you, there are some instances they will tell you, oh, let him come. And there are some instances, when you get to the gate, they will perform certain rituals before you enter. It depends on the reason you are there and the kind of welcoming they want to give you.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody can go to the same place tomorrow and they will get, oh, Manirem. But if Sammy Flex says he's going there, or Shatta Wale says he's going there, or when Shay says she's going there on a special visit, because any day be also that when Shay be call, and any day be that when Shay call, and when Shay call no, it is not just about I want to go and see the chief. Or I want to just go and have a conversation with the chief. No, she is there, or she was there for a special mission.
Okay.
On a special quest. So he also decided, okay, then let me give you that special welcome. To some people, they would even ask you to wait at the outskirts of wherever you are coming from, and they will send a delegation to come and meet you, because they believe that, okay, you being welcome should, like I was say, croning in an too.
Okay.
So when they welcome you from the outskirts and bring you to the house, then it means that obi owo fie honum ana somebody in like obi a ejinidi or yenenete enede waba. So we trust you are from a good source. So we will give you that grand welcome also because of the level of importance that we place on you. Okay. These are all different forms of welcome, and this thing I experienced it when I went to Benin. And also, sir, they asked us to wait at a certain town. They sent a delegation to come and receive us.
I see.
Yes, and took us there. So, different, especially when you experience the traditional side of the culture or the traditional spiritual side of the culture, you understand some of these things. So, and let me also lay this across: the people that have ABI, ya poor libation, ya money be wanom. You don't necessarily have to believe in what they are doing. But to you and between you and them, it is just a sign of respect and a sign of you trusting whatever you want from them. That is the bottom line. They don't need you to believe. The fact that they know you don't believe. They know where you are coming from. They know your belief. They know what you do. Whoever believes in what they are doing, they know even by the person's actions and inactions right there, whether the person believes in what they are doing or not. And to them, they are not doing it only for you, but for themselves as well. Because say, hey, onipa kesiya to say Sammy flex say ba me ho, na me receiving ordinarily. So to them, it is also another form of pride be for them. Say, oh, asume si oye kesiya ba me hui, I was able to prepare, like, give the person, like Obibe prepare royal feast for the person. You understand? So to them, they don't only do it for you. So you don't necessarily have to believe in their practices. And yet,
just follow what they are doing.
And whatever you can do, you should do it. But people should also understand that. And yet, obia under these circumstances, obi taking some of these actions lightly. Okay. When the Shay might have done this and Obefan Wendy, but she can enter into a different setting and they will ask her to go out, like they will walk her out.
If she doesn't
oblige. And they don't, like I said, I will emphasize again, they don't need you to believe, but show them that respect, because this is the first sign of respect and belief or trust you can show them. Say, okay, you are coming to me for something, because when the Shay went there for something, she went there for blessings and also support. So if you don't trust me offering you even a cup of water or a drink, ask me, I have drank from it. Or a cup, or maybe a cola nut. Ask me, I have taken a bite. You don't trust me, but you want to trust my advice and my blessing. It may not work for some people. So for me, the people that are attacking Wendy Shay are coming from a different understanding that, of which their moral compass is very high. So some of these things, they may not take it lightly. So people should understand it from that point. I've seen people say, oh, if you see a who and she fears maybe and could be with me a poison and this and I understand. You may choose to do it, you may choose not to do it, but know that whatever action you take has a repercussion. Everything is simple. When the person asks you, say, okay, I'm offering you something, or say one pay, then go. Because I also don't trust you coming into my home.
Well, Jamal, come through. I don't know what you also think about this, though.
I mean, this is nothing new. We have seen many versions of it, like different one, based on the tribe or the people that you are dealing with. In Akan culture, especially the Ashantis, the one that I know. When you are going to see a king or an elderly person, first thing, especially the traditional leaders, you don't go empty-handed. And what you are taking there, ukwa ebe mo wa take it. Maybe I would snap and I be kwa him fear. Odru ha yetu ano yes sir, they won't accept. Yes sir, they won't accept it. They won't accept whatever that you are bringing.
Okay.
And yeah, there are so many forms of it. And I think these people to almost tradition any domo what I am suspecting is when they say a brief of what will happen, like the details of it. When we say man special welcome, by the
details of the welcome.
Yes, exactly. And then or yes surprise yes and because I know the ritual or the man on the call say or the more no keke still our but me did say before say the never call ye church mu chere say okwa say no be more bibi ogia o the men no fa kan wa no to say the no ne ade ade en ka nye we ni bi either say obeka say oh any because of that I won't go and I say if there is an exception to it let me know what I should do because like I said the other day no matter the tradition be I do be film so oka say onya there is a price for it. So if you can pay the price, you can go through it without doing exactly what they are asking you. There's that the remedy now a walk home for you to go through without doing it. You have to pay for it. In the middle senka obi brief what will happen, how they do their things and who they but this is nothing new and yet first time obi akọ baby a BBC maybe I will reject it, but yet often entirely because when you are going to see people like this, when you are going to see traditional leaders, what it means is say more certain form of respect, and we assume that you are not likely going to reject certain things that they will give you, and I say can't guess to be on base show to you based on whatever that they believe in. Obi oha unbelieve the omoye no and so obe go through the process. I remember at the height of Ghana politics na president I think president Kofo eko Togo na okodu Togo airport omo etwa dwan traditional pamu twa dwan won anim Togo airport ho bi ho like omo ye rituals ho a omo man titia aboa ne after omo kunu ne ho so campaign no for Kofo second term no NDC for the bar out to say Kofo episode really to akwaje draw Togo and I almost show that picture almost news about it and all those things and I almost amount for contact session Kofo na moka Rollins is so traditional almost near there and there are so many angles and how I go for be fun one thing is clear. This is their tradition. This is how they do their thing. When you are going there, we expect you to cooperate. And no one here. If you are not going to do that, you need somebody to tell you what to do so that you avoid that thing. And to me, what I was saying is that we should all learn from it. And Wendy and the team going forward, I think something like this will not happen because what
are the do's and don'ts?
They obey me and they own. So the others should learn from it. It said the baby because like Roland said, one participating in the ritual now, they won't accept
they won't consider you as part of them.
They won't accept you to do anything with you. BBS is a callback. There's nothing here to talk about, there's nothing here to do here. Omeka say any reject or more rituals there, almost reject whatever that you are there to do. And we should just learn from this so that it won't happen again. But this is not a big deal for maybe people to go at Wendy Shay. Or more authority to do that. And I thought more BB to say about this thing. Those who were performing the tradition and Wendy Shay herself. And this almost because after that, whatever that she went there to do, AC. For so what it means is that they are okay with it. Into what I was thinking, how they say, I was say,
yeah, say,
I always say when the share I had their own who be there now, won't be there. I mean, assemble, be on adrenaline, said the and again. Say pewa, yes, they own pewa some ocean or casa, no bonnet honey. And the next ana casa. And I said the own pewa some musia wasa, no a chair nipa. As if unimusa and all those things. So for me, I think when the Shay among be bashing in your mom penasem dadan. It's more on take you more serious. Obi ebe can be a issue and traditional people now more practice and yet those outside who are just watching. Just that she should learn from it so that it won't happen again. Yeah.
Well, Roland tells me of another thing. I'm yet to see the video though. I don't know if producers you have the video. I hear whilst when the show was there, the people were singing Muni Mio, Muni Mija, Obibe Di Mio, Muni Mija, Nema Me Toy, Me Huano. Meanwhile, Muni Mija is a song belonging to
Ebony,
the late Ebony. And I don't know what this means. Embarrassing, normal.
It's normal.
Oh
yeah. And yet, when they say wouldn't be the first person, yeah, maybe I can misidentify. I don't know if it is.
I don't know if you guys have the video. We want to see it.
But only the first person will be identified now. Uncle, like why identifying wrongly? She will not be the first person. Again, even in music. She will not be the first person. You didn't know Makoma will be, and I didn't know she will be. It's missy, and your commons are there. For her case in particular, it is because of that close association with Ebony. In terms of coming from the same record label, and again the style of music now, from the beginning. Sa Ebony style na when the Shay beto aso. Sa ohwe be me bia pehwe. Se me twema na wo hwe. Ene muni midwa was similar engine. Said that me wan say there will be some people omo be messy on that, like especially when they are not so into whatever that you are doing, like who say ebi asanko fu we in particular no. Omo follow when the Shay proper no. So omo ho and when the Shay call mo.
Yeah.
And you say omo na invite when the Shay. E ho na nka e bia there can be issue say mo invite obi na munim nenwuma na munim bibi when the Shay na visit omo to do some activity now or solicit for more support. And you know, we should just take it normal. It can happen. Just any office ha na ekosi baby na then I would say there's an issue that they have to address. But if it's all ninuma or call baby no, this is the first time I mean who be busy and
your name say BS that there.
Yeah, BS dan kinim and I think ate. In fact, I be cry when the Shay na in one of her interviews in Kwaka. And you know, any big deal. I think we should just take it as a normal thing. It can happen once in a while or once in your lifetime.
Well, Ro, you saw this and you were alarmed.
Media, when I saw it, I was like, yay. But it's a big deal, Mom, because even aside music, it happens. It's just like when I'm flex and no be no akasamike.
Obi great we can the dusty.
And the dusty. and it is the confidence with which they say.
Obi just hey Andy.
It is the confidence with it. It happens.
Very much beef nation quarry catfish.
So it happens. There are some people that and you be an ardent follower. To some people, it is even what they've heard. I remember some time ago, Stonebwoy Koye Bibi what They was a takrade or so. Our chemo be a pa. SM. It happens. Some of these things, sometimes some people get confused.
Yeah.
Me say enye obi na ede Arasta be si wa che me say Arasta nia. I can mistake Arasta for maybe Thames. I can mistake them for maybe Tyler. Like Omomi and Sam. Yeah. Mostly they confuse me. Until say obi ni nipa be si abaka dem so where Arasta. One shey ya me dey info for the man. So sometimes it happens like that, and there are some people.
Mrs. Squadway, Omale, Joe Boy, Fireboy. Bakubi odi chain kese between the
Oh, kitty.
Aye.
Yeah.
Sanko, for the way they confuse me.
It is the same thing, and will you be wrong? No, you will not be wrong because unim confuse you. But unfortunately, there are some people, even in their ignorance, they still want to show off. And that is Anyama way back. Even in their ignorance.
Ignorance with pride.
A touch of pride. Still, they want to show off. And then they hear this embarrassment way back. Even in their ignorance, they still want to show off. Like, a person will say, Obia ye onimu. And it is some sense of pride. It's also person belonging. Until then, also bema. Until you know him, so okay. And me sure say ade ebe confuse your mom maybe obey or nipa no committee sablandan. Or was the fact that okay, me sure say communication about initially from okay, bullet artist neighbor. And you become this person knowing say the bullet artist neighbor. Onim bullet the dada. And bullet artist onim ye ebony. And then you more nim from bullet artist and they bullet no akadi after that don't follow industry keenly. Yes, I know. It is a case of bullet artist now about no idea. You man say bullet artist na jina hon. Obetu, and you can't blame him. Ebi ana onim and a touch of confidence. Also person belonging to no. Obetu be sad. A few people na ebia. They say me say if I'm not sure, I will not even voice out. Maybe I shall moako. Normal, but some people there. Also person ebi tini ebe so be to muni midwa in front of Wendy Shay, Abroko, be anyone representing.
Well, we are closing some of the very final messages before we run away from here. Champion Cooks, okay, message retracted. Solo Lamb says, okay, the message has been retracted. Solo Lamb says, Wendy was just supposed to collect it and pretend to have taken it. That was all. Wendy was just supposed to collect it and pretend to have taken it. That was all. Glorious Amma says, maybe the team should have informed her of this ritual before getting there. It came as a surprise to her. But be there, is she ready for anything? I saw a some fee. Would do any a zero one. That's a surprise. Andrews Latte says, Long John, please come tomorrow. Come tomorrow. I've missed you. Long John, Mopen in Comodie. Now, Sololam says, good submission, Roland. Nice point, bra Solo. And numero uno says, so Wendy won't eat the communion, but she will take the praise. Jemu, sa point Jimmy Abranten. Communion, they also only.
By one your veggie.
Oh yeah. I see. Well, let me see what is on Facebook before I come back to this. Yeah, bonfire mouth. Or say well. Literal Daniel says the boss of Sammy Flex and Shatta Roland. Ofori Boatin, I see you. Malam Gariban so Emayedro. Malam Gariba Emayedro. Malam Gariba Emayedro.
One may say Togbe iti Malam.
Oh, let me do this announcement. Chemo, next week Monday we have some jerseys we wear for the show.
Okay.
Because OCP boss says he's inviting us to a special program that they're about to do. It is called the Team. The team. This is the second one. This is the second time it is happening. That is the team. It is happening for the second time on 30th November. It is happening 30th November from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. at the OCP pub. That is OCP Family and Friends. OCP Family and Friends of JJ. I hear JJ is the assembly member there. Honorable Jerry John Kai Kwashi. Honorable Jerry John Kai Kwashi. Location here, one corner pub after the Lafayette Bridge. After Lafayette Bridge. Oh, sorry, how can I say? A-Lang. Yes.
Santa Maria.
Yes.
The Caswa Haya Santa.
Hey, that be Santa
Maria.
So true.
Aha,
that it with
Caswa Haya. Only a mistake. I made a mistake. So too.
It with JJ one corner pub after the Lafayette Bridge at A-Lang. Here to be hosted by DJ Absol, Hypesman, DJ Tesro, and more. And Hono Inyane more. Omutuni. Omutuni. Fufuni. Bankuni. Tuazafini. Aha. Nti amuse Tiomo Edruwa Mumra. Na Mumepebidi. It is also being sponsored by a club. Oh, Empire Quedi Snowball. Yeah. So guys, get ready. So Monday they've actually brought us
special
t-shirts for team. Yeah. So Monday we all rock it. Omar Shatta a customizing. It'll be easy. Omar customizing. So be anti-minyani there. Na bibi anti-minyani. Na bibia enko boko. You guys, the way you guys know it, pepe. So Monday, wait for it and let's do it. But 30th day, Muamote Santa Maria, so to Kwashima, I was your doko. A-Lang near the Lafayette Bridge.
One corner.
Near team. The second edition. Sammy Flex, I'll pass through to see what I can also do. Well, we are closing, Chamo. We are closing. Any final remarks?
I mean, okay. We are here to serve our community. They should just, be with us. And I'm almost subscribing to Sammy Flex TV.
Okay, very well. Ro, how about you?
Tradition, a very good thing, and people should learn.
Time was super and campus yanka just smart and 70 but time was our man just smart is in trouble and it is because the laws of Ghana are not being applied right. Yes, the laws of Ghana are not being applied right. They are abusing the law
for sure.
In fact, thanks to Manasseh Azure and Halifax and Sando. They've started this debate online for us. In fact, our brother, our man, our friend, J Smart, is going through it the wrong way. Someone makes a post that he knows nothing about, but it is assumed that he knows the person. Because of that, he's been picked up by security officials. He has been sent to answer questions, and now to add insult to injury, his phone has also been seized by these people, and we think it is not right.
Not at all. Not at all.
We think it is not right. If he has committed, put whatever offense on him, charge him, and boom,
arraign him.
Let's arraign him to court. Now the gentleman, I hear he has been arrested. The one day
the Ghana Police Service has even released a statement on that effect.
I beg read it.
So, official press release: police arrest suspect for publication of false news. One, the Ghana Police Service, with support from the National Signals Bureau, arrested suspect Samuel Amedato following a complaint against him by Mr. Okatechie Boache Damkwa Abebiu the first for maliciously publishing false information on him. Upon interrogation, the suspect admitted to the offense and mentioned one chairman Michael Yeboah as the one who contracted him to make the false publication. The said chairman, Michael Yeboah, is being sought to assist the investigation. Meanwhile, the suspect is in custody and will be put before court tomorrow, 21st November 2025. And this is the release.
Who will be put before court?
The suspect. Samuel Amedato. Yes, D-class. Samuel Amedato.
So what is J-Smart on in this?
That one day.
Why is the law still doing J-Smart? In fact, we hear the CID in question is not being professional. Yes, we hear he's not being professional at all. How he's handling it, the motive and the ways and means he's handling it, what we have gathered so far is not sounding good. Maybe we will not be the people to put out the details, but they are going to court when tomorrow.
Tomorrow, 21st.
I think after tomorrow, J-Smart should also say his side of the story.
Yes.
Now that the story is out there in the public domain, he should be out quickly.
Yes.
Before they will forge some things against him.
Yes.
Because we know how this book can do it.
Because as it stands, the suspects that probably they are looking for is, and according to the press statement, are two people now. The one that is in custody that will be arraigned before court tomorrow.
And the one at large.
And the one that they are also seeking to assist with investigation.
The chairman.
That is the chairman to assist with investigation. So far there, if there were any other conversation attached to this one, I'm sure they would have told J-Smart, or it would have even been captured in this particular press release, as in whoever is involved. Because if it is about we getting you, they've gotten some more, they've gotten J-Smart, and whatever J-Smart's involvement, even if it is a statement that he made, it would have still been captured. Oh, when we got hold of him, he said this person
his
pointed.
Name is even
is not in there. So
the
back. Why are you holding him? Why are you holding his phone? For what exactly?
That is the other side of the
no. Why are you holding his phone?
Even arresting somebody for publication of false news, another wahala, and for another day. So
no, I mean for now they are running him to court.
They have arrested him. In this case, he's been in remand for 2 days or something, according to
Halifax and Sado and Manasseh
Azuri's report. I mean, we are chilling. We are chilling. Any court before publication, I bet today more Jumai Mahaman and Kofo.
The other day I watched Mahama when he was delivering some address elsewhere, and he was talking about how sometimes people treat media people, and the fact that he has not been comfortable with that. I think he should also be grounded on this.
I think he should.
This online, and how people can just accuse you for nothing.
And then
you see, it is social media.
Yeah,
people are saying things out of their own conviction. It is not all the time that you have to follow them and think, oh, we can be being when we normalize that I'm not for Jimia. If you are crying,
well, I think we should find time and go into this.
And Manasseh Azuri is also firing, eh?
Okay. I think someone should add the J-Smart factor to Manasseh Azuri, that a certain CID who is handling the case is also not being very professional.
Yeah.
We will come back to this. Unfortunately, our time is up, so we have to end it all here. This has been Showbiz Daily. Thanks for always being a part of it with your commentaries and more. To the producers, Steve Flores, Digos Desert, Sammy Tuga, Gerald, and to the panel members, Intim Dodo, Solomon, Chemo, and Roland. And to you for spending your 2 hours with us, we really appreciate. And those who even added their commentaries, thank you for sending your comments. We want you to be here, so why don't you subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Facebook, Sammy Flex TV as well. My name is Sammy Flex. We will sure be here tomorrow to do the weekend edition of Showbiz Daily. That is the one which will be wrapping up the week. It is going to be another exciting one, so you don't have to miss it. Until then, stay safe till we meet again. But if you are in Accra, Saturday, West Hills Mall, I am inviting you. We are all going to celebrate the queen of Ghana music, Wendy, Shay. You know how we do it. We are out of here. Bye-bye.
Subscribe with 20 Ghana cedi. Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours.